Hello, everyone. I am ZHAO Chuang. Let's draw the body of Pinacosaurus.
Before we start, let's first pinpoint each part in the picture.
The foremost end is here, and the rearmost is here. This is the size of its head. We can outline its head roughly. Because it had a lot of plates, and its body structure was complicated, we can use dotted lines to outline the body.
The neck is here,
and the whole torso can be drawn till here, which looks flat. Its tail is about here. From this angle, its tail may look smaller than when it was alive. There was a small tail club at the end of the tail. Its limbs were very short. The arms are about here.
We must use the dotted line to show them now as well. Draw a lot of details later.
The hind limbs are the same. They are here. We can draw it in a stepping forward movement. We can slightly show its hand on the other side. Let's just draw it here.
Now let's begin to draw the details from the head.
We first draw the bumps on the nose. Draw a center line in the middle of the head as an assistant. Then, draw the large nostrils on the nose. Below which there is the beak, the edge of which can be drawn slightly serrated. Its mouth was curved,
presenting an unhappy look, bending downward.
Here, let's draw its sharp jugal horn, followed by the lower jaw. We can draw it with a very large mouth. At the edge of its lower jaw, let's draw the keratinous structure like a beard. Behind the eye was a short horn. The same goes for the other side. Now, let's draw its eyes. The outline of its eyes is triangular. The small eye is in the middle. We can draw a crescent-shaped pupil and some folds around the eyes. Then we can draw rows and rows of almost square plates on its head.
In front of the eyes are a series of large plates, extending all the way to its short horns.
Let's finish the plates on the top of its head. This side is the outline of the nose. We can slightly draw some scratches and textures on the keratinous beak, a bit like the turtle's mouth. After that, let's draw its teeth in the mouth.
We can draw a relatively wide tongue,
and then shade the inside of the mouth. Next, let's move on to the more complex part of portraying the body. On the neck of Pinacosaurus, there were 2 rings of collar-like structures, each with 6 sharp plates. These 2 plates form a line, with the short horns on the head, and the outward-facing plates form a line with the jugal horn. There are 2 more plates right above, thus we completed the shape and position of the 3 plates on one side of these 2 rings. Then let's add 2 more on the other side.
and complete the collar with lines.
Now, let's see how to deal with the complex plate structure on the body. Let's divide its body into several parts. First, we draw its pelvis to this place. The part before its pelvis can be divided into 6 segments. We can draw a few lines like this.
Because the pelvis couldn't move, so the top will be unsegmented.
These segments could let the body of Pinacosaurus slightly twist. Then let's follow the direction of the spikes on the side of the neck to draw a row of large blade-like plates on each section. Draw 3 plates at the pelvis area, getting larger and larger towards the pelvis. The plate at the rear end of the pelvis is the largest. The next step is to add a row of plates along this direction, which are not blade-shaped but oval. Do the same at the pelvis. These plates extend all the way to the pelvis, 9 in each row, always the same number. Next, let's draw along this line.
Then we can draw its dorsal midline, and the plates near it.
After that, we can add the plates in the middle. As the plates on the other side are mostly blocked because of the angle, we can roughly draw a visible one between every 2 plates on this side. In addition, we can draw the plates in a slightly curved and vague way, because from this angle, the plates on the other side are unclear. After that, we can show the plates on the pelvis a little bit. The plates on the pelvis were arranged disorderly, unlike those at the front of the body, which were neat in rows.
Then let's draw a soft skin boundary between each row of plates,
ring by ring like this. All the way to the pelvis, that is, to the front of the last 3 sets of plates on the pelvis. When it comes to the pelvis, there was no such fold. Then let's draw its neck. Its neck can be drawn more bulging, followed by its chest and forelimbs. We can draw the upper arm first like this, and then its forearm. Use a dotted line to outline. On the forearm, let's draw many such large triangular plates, or teardrop-shaped ones. Then, draw the body of the arm in the gaps.
After that, let's draw its feet.
It had 3 toes for walking, and the outer 2 didn't have toenails. The forelimb on the other side can be shown like this. The thumb, index finger, middle finger, and the other 2 little fingers are blocked. We can draw large plates on the other forelimb,
just like this side.
Here we can draw some shadows, so that the lower part of the arm would appear a sense of space. Now, let's draw its belly, which can be drawn round. Then draw its leg and knee. After that, let's draw its shank, which can be drawn muscular. Then draw its feet.
Its rear foot had 3 toes.
We slightly show the muscles on its shank. Then let's draw the other leg, which is mostly blocked, just a little of the foot is visible. Here, we can draw some shadows, so that the foot looks a little posterior. Let's draw the plates on the side of its body,
with a few rows extending all the way to the legs.
We do not have to draw those plates neatly. Now let's draw its tail. We still start with the plates. First, let's draw 6 plates along the side, from large to small ones. This is the 5th one, which is quite rounded, while the first 4 are very sharp. The left and right ones of the 6th pair directly form its tail club. Below the lateral plates is a row of small spikes facing downward, 1 row on each side. Towards the dorsal side, there were also such blade-like plates. Its tail club comprises 3 structures, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and the other at the end.
Now let's add some details.
We can draw some shadows to the front of the arms, shoulders, armpits, and sides of the body and belly to make it look more 3-dimensional. Then let's draw some scratches on large plates to make it look more textured.
We can draw some shadows below the neck and at the underside of the body.
And add folds at the joints. On these large plates, we can draw a ridge in the middle to make it look like a sharp bump. We can also draw some scratches to show the hard texture. We don't need to draw them on the small ones,
but try to show them on the large ones.
We can show the bulging ridge in the middle of the plates in this row. Do the same on the neck. Let's draw some folds at the root of the thigh, and slightly show the muscles on it. Below these large plates, we can draw some shadows. Next, let's add some details.
For example, We can also draw scratches on these parts.
Then, let's slightly show the ground. The ground will help to present one of its front legs raised to step forward. Good. In this way, we've finished drawing the full body of Pinacosaurus.